Hello and welcome. This is Detective Lazaria. Today we have something new for the spirits to use. It is the one that is on the chair. It is square with a red light and it has a red top, black base. It is called a REM pod. So if you want to use that and have fun, grab the antenna. If you are somebody that is from my family, my pets, Bobby the horse, that's your ball that's right next to it. Again, if you just want to let me know you're here with me, please just get close to it, grab the antenna. It will not hurt you. Again, it's a new tool. I have it far away from anything that could set it off. And then below it is 2 candles, which may help the spirits to use to gain the energy to maybe get that energy to, of course, grab the antenna. So again, this is something I purchased for my birthday, which is tomorrow, for the spirits, which is funny. So it's like, happy birthday to me, but also giving the spirits a gift as well. So if you like the fact that I got not just myself a present, but you guys too, can you let me know by, again, touching that tall antenna or lighting up a cat ball? I know it's probably, again, it's very new to you, so you're probably not used to it. All right, well, I'm going to turn on Spirit Talker, which is something you guys been using to communicate to me. And then, like I said, this is the thing I got to order. It's less than $55. And I was like, cool. $180 for that round cylinder one. And yet, for $50, this is something I can use that can do the exact same thing. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get that one. Instead of a 9-volt battery, it actually uses 4 AAAs, or no, double A's. So, yeah, I gotta go to Costco to get AA batteries in the future. I don't know how often these batteries get used up, but there you go. Anyway, so like I said, fresh out of the box, testing it out, seeing if spirits want to communicate with me by using that tool. It's new. There's, again, 3 cat balls. If they also want to confirm they're here too, they can do that. And then I will eventually go to it to, again, demonstrate. So if my relatives, from grandparents to my uncles to my aunt to my cousin,
go left.
Go left. That's exactly where the REM pod is. The left, yes. Just said go left. So you want me to be expecting you to pick up the, not pick up, but touch the antenna? I know it's very hard to see, but it's right there. I know, it's right there. It's like as if it's dividing the chair. So if you are there, just put your energy. I got a lamp on, 2 lamps on, and 2 candles. That should be hopefully enough to utilize the energy, to utilize that energy to put into that device. Again, fresh, new. Otherwise, you can utilize cat balls too. But I was also mentioning my beloved kitties from Fifi, Bebe, Mooey, Buttercup, and of course our beloved horse, Bobby, which is that ball that's right next to it. The new REM pod. And it's the panda sticker he's been using. So again, if you want to let me know you're here, Bobby, there's a new tool for you. Aww.
I miss my life.
Okay, well, if you miss your life and you're a family member from either a relative or a pet, can you confirm by either lighting up a cat ball or holding on to the REM pod, even if it's just for a moment on that antenna, just to go bloop, lets me know. And then, or you can go really strong in the EMF meter, which you've been using, obviously. So just like...
Sick.
Sick? Oh, wait. Oh, well, I mean, Fifi? So I just said I miss my life and sick. Fifi? Is this you? Hold on. I don't have her cat ball here. I know she likes a specific cat ball. This is me turning it on. So again, that's me just clicking it on because that's her special ball. So I just said, I miss my life. Go left. Oh, left. Hold up. Sorry. Left is over here on my left. Maybe she meant to say, hey, I'm on your left. Which means it's probably Fifi coming through. Hey, Fifi, it's my birthday tomorrow. You gonna be there for me? Or with me, I mean? Not for me, but with me? I don't know if you're able to use the new REM pod, because it's, again, fresh and new, but it is another tool for you to confirm, not just the cat balls. But just like the cat balls, you just put your energy into it by tapping, holding, picking up, getting close to it, and it should light up. Aw, you're healed. Yes, I know.
Heal.
So, okay, so here's the thing. When a spirit, I mean, not a spirit, but when a human passes away or a pet passes away and they had from a disease, an illness, or something very tragic happened, or maybe they lost something from a body part to an eye or whatever, when their soul goes to heaven, they not only heal, but they become whole. No more illness, no more disease, no more missing parts. They are whole. And then they can even choose to be I guess you can call it age, but how they appeared to be healthier. So just before they got that sickness, illness, or losing a limb or whatever, they can be presented and seen as a whole, a young spirit. So if you guys want to confirm any spirit, again, light up a cat ball or touch that antenna on that chair. It's the square object with a red light. I feel like it's Fifi, because it says, I miss my life. I'm sure she does. And it's almost been 3 months since her passing. And I'm sorry, I'm a very quick whisper. Okay.
Whisper.
Oh, am I too loud? Sorry if I'm too loud. I might have to demonstrate how to use that. I mean, I kind of did before I sat down, but maybe I have to do it again. We'll see. It definitely requires me getting up. So like I said, there are 2 candles below it. They have 4 batteries total in those candles. You also have 2 lamps on, which again, light is your energy. So if you want to help me know that you're here presently, you just, again, you can tap a cat ball, which you've done in the past, or light up that REM pod. It will not hurt you. It is a new tool that goes beep, 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 and lights up pretty colors, just like the cat balls, but it actually makes a sound. Also, like the the EMF meter, it also lights up. Not really pretty colors, but yeah, no, I guess you can say it's like a rainbow color on an EMF meter. So it's an EMF meter with sensitivity by touching the antenna, if that makes sense. And also it does temperature.
I used to live here.
Okay, that is definitely, okay. Fifi, hi Fifi. I mean, I can't be Bobby because Bobby didn't live in the house. So it has to be a cat. Okay, so here's the thing. It could also be Molly, April, and so many other kitties that unfortunately are kitty fur. I think Scooter. Oh my god, we had so many cats that unfortunately got sick. Yeah. Brain frog. Frog. I mean, brain fog. There's so many cats though. Anyway, so again, a beloved kitty that unfortunately got sick. And it had to, be either put down or passed away here. And then, of course, it could be Fifi, maybe even Mooey. We never found Mooey's body. So, hi to anyone.
I'm still around.
Oh my god. Okay, I can't not cry. Cannot cry. Nope. Tearing up, but trying not to cry. Okay, I feel like it has to be Fifi. She knows my birthday's tomorrow. She wants to make it special. I believe in this app. I do. How do you explain this? Go left. That's her station. Her ashes. And then it said, I miss my life, and I'm sure she does. She lived for 18 years. She was sick. She did heal when she went up. And of course, I don't know if I was talking too loud or she was trying to whisper. I used to live here, which she did. And then I'm still around because even though her physical body is no longer here with me, her soul is. Her spirit, her soul is.
Doomed.
Doomed? Yes, unfortunately, I think she was doomed to, unfortunately, lose her life towards the end. It wouldn't have mattered what we did. She was unfortunately already dealing with the inner issues with her kidney failing, possibly her bladder, and some other stuff, as well as also catching a cold, I believe, because she did get sneezy and runny eyes near the end and at the end. And then, of course, like I said, she was trying to relieve herself in the litter box, and I started to notice it was less and less to a point where she was straining, and then eventually the red stuff appeared, and I'm like, oh, no. And then that's when we had to rush her to the ER emergency vets to see what they could do, but it was just unfortunately too late. And she was seen by a local vet just a week ago, and she was started on appetite stimulant, which was applied on her ears, and she was eating when she wasn't, a couple weeks before, and so I'm like, it's working, but unfortunately, I think she was already doomed. She was hiding her pain, I'm sure. She didn't want me to feel the pain or see the pain that she was experiencing until it was unfortunately too late to tell me we need to go. And then it wasn't until, like I said, I saw the red stuff. Auntie?
Auntie.
Yes? Auntie Key? Sorry, Aunt Key? Is Aunt Key here? Yeah? Hi, Aunt Key. Is there any way you can touch the antenna on that red box with the red light that's constantly on to let me know you're here? I just said auntie, and only have one aunt who had passed, and it's my Aunt Key, aka my mother's sister. Aunt Key, Carol Lee, is this you saying hi? Wishing me an early birthday, maybe? Also, she was sick, too. I mean, human-wise, there was sadly several of my family members that had passed that got sick as well. So it could be, aw.
My head.
Aw. Well, I mean, she did have Parkinson's. She did have tongue cancer, cheek cancer, something in her mouth cancer. She had so many things. And yes, her head probably had some issues too. So is Aunt Key telling me this too? Wait, so it could be a combination, maybe Fifi and Aunt Key. So again, if it is Aunt Key, she can light up any of those.
My name is Rose.
Oh. Rose? What is... I'm sorry. I know she's saying my name is Rose, but she's not saying her name is Rose. You're informing me that the one scent that I would smell and be like, oh my God, that's my Aunt Key, is the rose potpourri. So that's how you're saying, like, it's like a little sign that you're here.
My life ended fast.
Which I think it did eventually. So again, you can imagine she was, I think, 73 when she passed away, with all these unfortunate diseases and illnesses, as well as Parkinson and my uncle. Oh, yes.
Appreciation.
Of course. And I know that we didn't get to see each other often because even though she wasn't like super far away, she was a couple towns away, but we just were busy with school, and you know, we were children. We didn't have cars at the time, and we did. We eventually kind of did get to see her, but she was again a little out of the ways because where she lived, it was on a slope hill, very kind of far away. But we did visit her during holidays and special events. I'm sure she remembers that. You remember that, right? Your memory of us hanging out as a family at your house? Again, whenever I went to your house, I was always surprised. Your potpourri or whatever you had near the bathroom was always potent and rosy, like a rose scent. And every time I smell roses out of the blue, I think of you. I kind of rhymed. So again, I might have to see. As you can tell, it's been 17 minutes. No interaction with the REM pod, which is probably a good sign. That means it's not being interfered with anything that's in the room. So again, I'm going to demonstrate. It's a very fresh, new tool for the spirits, from my family to my pets. Okay.
Here.
They are here. I don't know. Do you want me to... Okay, light up the REM pod. Light up the EMF meter if I need to physically get up and demonstrate how to utilize that new tool. Again, all I had to do is
explore.
Explore? Okay, I will, I guess it kind of, okay, I'm just going to explore. Okay, so again, spirits from Aunt Key to the kitties. I'm not sure if I can get this in frame, but you just get close to it. See how it makes that sound? And then, what do you call it? The closer you get.
I died suddenly.
Okay, yeah, she did too. Again, you just get close, and then as soon as you get hold of it, see? So the stronger you hold that antenna, the higher the beep, or high pitched the beep will be. And the colors will definitely let me know where you're kind of located, maybe, I believe. Again, this is a $50 REM pod that's a new tool for you. Hopefully that helped demonstrate it. So here's a little recap. It said go left, and then this is what was said after that. So it might be my aunt, even though I thought of Fifi, because she was also sick, lived here. But I think it might be my Aunt Key. So hi, Aunt Key. Wait a minute. Wait, did you give us a sign yesterday? Oh my God. Did you give us a sign yesterday? I think she gave us a sign yesterday because we were going to the theaters, and my sister and I saw someone that looked similar to you. Was that a sign? Aunt Key? Were you thinking of us and we were thinking of you? Because we both saw a person that looked very similar to you with your little hairdo. Unfortunately, she was smoking. I don't think you did smoke. My mom did, unfortunately, for a little bit. I don't know. Did she smoke? I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, it was interesting how we both saw a person that looked like Aunt Key, and Katie's even said that person looks like Aunt Key. It was just apparently stopping at the car instead of getting in because we were looking for a parking spot because it's very packed, unfortunately. And she ended up stopping and taking a fatal. She ended up stopping and just smoking near the car. We're like, ugh. Anyways, we got to see the movie. It was Sheep Detectives. Awesome movie. Anyways, so again, fatal. Yes, I guess you can say, I wouldn't say fatal, but I mean, she did unfortunately pass away. So, is there any chance you can try to use that REM pod? It won't hurt you, Aunt Key, or anyone else who's here. It's just a new tool that lets me know you're here.
Kenneth.
Oh my God. My friend Joshua, his dad passed away. His name is Kenneth. Is Joshua's dad here? He was sick too. He did die suddenly. Well, and he was ill. Wait. Okay, Kenneth, I just said your last name in my head. If you're coming through and trying to give your son a message, I don't know if he watches my videos or not, but Envy? If he does, if you have a message for him, you could either light up the REM pod to say you miss him and you love him and you're always watching over him, or one of these cat balls from this one to that one, or maybe even the one near it. So if Kenneth, saying his last name in my head, if you're trying to come through with that name, I haven't had that name come through, then yeah, and he did pass away just a couple months ago, so it's very recent. So he did die suddenly. I'm not sure about how his life ended fast, so it could be a combination. But yeah, so either my Aunt Key, who gave me a sign with her just mentioning Rose, because again, that's what we smell when we think of her, and then we saw her at the theater. What are the odds? Just yesterday. And then the fact that it said Kenneth. And I did want to try to do a session with Kenneth, but he didn't put his name in. That was a couple of weeks ago. So maybe he's finally able to communicate to me. So if it is, again, son, then please let me know. And I can send a message. Maybe. Oh, right. Did I even say my... Did I not? Okay. This is Detective Lazario. I forget if I said that in the beginning. I was so overwhelmed with the new tool. But your son, he knows me as Nini. And we did hang out. We got to pay attention. Okay.
Pay attention.
I will. But I believe it might be, again, Joshua's dad who had passed. Because I don't normally get that name, Kenneth, and he unfortunately did pass away. I can try to see if I can find a photo of him, but I don't think so. And by the way, if it is him, your son is amazing. He's hilarious. He's kind, funny. He's a great guy. That's my... Oh, shoot.
That's my voice.
Okay, I'm going to have to see if an audio was picked up through the iPad mic. No. I don't know if your obituary is even out there for us. Oops, not the future of 36. Yeah, I think this is him. Okay, so hold on. Let me see if this is you. So if it was, because it says you passed away in April 12th, and today's the 13th of May, so it's only been a month. I'm just seeing if your son's name was on here. Hold on. I don't know if this is him or not. Spite?
Spite.
I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, you know what I could just do? Duh. Type in your son's name. Maybe it'll pop up. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this is him or not. If this is you, can you light up anything from the REM pod to a cat ball? There's a group of, yeah, I think there is.
There's a group of us.
So this is Kenneth. I believe it could be, again, it says April, when he passed away of last year. So, last month. So I know this was very recent. I just can't go to Facebook to confirm because it'll lose the Spirit Talker app. But I believe that's him. Ken, nickname. I'm gonna click on the guest book. Unfortunately, no entries. Okay. I don't know. It's just like I can't see the name of Joshua. And unfortunately, it doesn't even tell me where he's from. Nothing. Not very helpful. Services are private, so yeah, I think he was cremated. That's my guess. Anyways, I could again confirm later with Facebook if that was him. But anyways, since it says a group of us, again, I haven't seen the REM pod go off, and it's been almost 30 minutes. I did demonstrate it. It won't hurt you. Effect.
Affect.
Are you going to affect the REM pod? So it just said that. And I don't know if Kenneth is, again, my friend Joshua's dad who passed away, at least I believe it was last month. And I may have found his obituary, but I can't be for sure because it didn't mention his name. Which you would think it would at least mention his name, the son's name. And of course, for sure to confirm, I would have had to go to Facebook, which is not very helpful, considering it just bumps the Spirit Talker, which is going, I think, pretty well with spirits. Okay, so again, I'm going to demonstrate the cat balls. Maybe they need a little demo because they're a new spirit. I'm going to utilize the one that's to my left and pray to God that it actually works on one go. But if not, it basically just kind of go like this until it lights up. If it doesn't work this way, okay? Focus. Thank you. So here we go. Woohoo! For once it actually works with a little tippity tap, okay? So if you want to confirm that you are indeed my friend Joshua's dad had passed away last month, you can do that same thing with the same ball after it stops. If the REM pod is too new and requires more energy or something, then just utilize that cat ball. Regret?
Regret.
Is there something you regret to do? Or regret that you said? If this is Kenneth? Maybe you regret not being able to hang out with him often? I mean, he was a busy man. I mean, he is a kind of a man. But your son was very... Helen. Hi, Helen. Is this a spirit guide, Helen? I get Helen a lot, so it could be a spirit guide, maybe helping Kenneth. If you're helping Kenneth, that's awesome, Helen. because again, maybe he's got some things that he needs to heal, continue to heal. And he was sick. So again, this is interesting because Aunt Key was sick, Kenneth was sick. He had multiple diseases, including wait, there's a correlation. He did have something like Parkinson's. What are the odds? It's like, wow. It doesn't say it on his obituary, but yeah. So if this isn't indeed him, the photo that I showed, it says he passed away peacefully, leaving behind a quiet legacy of kindness, simplicity, and deep love for the natural world. He lived a simple, meaningful life, finding his greatest joy in the outdoors. He loved the quiet of the forest, the strength of the trees, and the sense of adventure.
Richard.
Hold on. He loved the quiet of the forest, the strength of the trees, and the sense of adventure. His days... Sorry, a pop-up. His days were shaped by fresh air, open spaces, and an appreciation for life's small, beautiful moments. He was a kind and loving man with a big heart. His gentle presence brought comfort to those around him, and his memory will continue to do the same. He held a special love for the story of the wind of the willows, often reflecting the spirit of the river and woods, and cherished. One line that captures his soul reads, "Believe me, my young friend, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing around in boats." So this is the Kenneth that came through. I read partial of your obituary. I'm seeing if there is a Richard or a Helen, and oh, there is. Okay. His siblings. He is survived by his siblings, and one of them is Richard. So Richard is your brother. Okay, fine. I'm just going to show you. This is Richard right here. So are you letting me know this is him? I'm not sure about Helen. Hold on. Haven't read it all. Helen. So yeah, I don't know if... Yeah. Stacy? Is there a Stacy?
Stacy.
I don't see a Stacy. Anyways. It might be him. Again, the only way to confirm is if I go to Facebook. You know what? I'm going to actually do this. Hold up. I have to put the viewers into blackout mode briefly to grab my phone, which won't interfere with the Spirit Talker. Yeah, I'll be right back. Unfortunately, it's way far away. And I'm not going to get too close to that REM pod to set it off. Nope, didn't. Cool. I'm over here to the other side, grabbing my phone. Again, walking by it. Hopefully I won't trigger it. Nope, didn't re-trigger it. Sitting down.
Elijah.
Okay, there's a lot of names coming through, but yeah. So I'm gonna just do a quick thing on my phone. Hold on, I gotta go to his page and just look to see if there's a picture of him. So hold on. Unfortunately, he's got a lot of things, so bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. So his funeral services. That's a lot. Okay. Hold up.
Love.
Love? Aw, that's good. Are you sharing the love? I just literally got to his pictures on his Facebook. The friend Joshua and his dad, who passed away a month ago, and it was the 6th. And his birthday would have been, oh, darn it. Okay, of course not. Hold on. Oh, come on. No, he's got a lot of issues with strikes.
Hung.
Well, that's not him. Maybe you're referring to pictures that were hung on at his home. So if it says April 12th or around that time, then we found him. And it just doesn't mention out of spite. Oh man, he went through a lot. Getting closer. April 17th.
I can scare you.
Go ahead and use the REM pod to scare me. I'm kind of focused on looking for your... I can't find him. Okay, sad to say that my dad passed away yesterday, so April 8th. Okay, so it's not him. So whoever I read, I don't think is him. Use something else?
Use something else.
So, again, this wasn't him. That was somebody else. Alright, I don't know. Anyways, now that I know for sure when he passed, then that wasn't him. Okay. I don't think his obituary is even in here. Anyways, I tried, but I can't show it because, again, he recently passed away. But I did find it. It's April 8th, not the one that I read. I do apologize. Whoever that Kenneth is, hope you're healing well and doing well. It was not the right one. Gosh, okay.
Gash.
All right, well, I don't know. I, again, just wanted to see if anybody could utilize that REM pod, and since it doesn't seem to be going off by any environmental issues of, like, interference, such as electricity, outlets, I think that if it does go off, it'll indeed be a spirit. I did try to tell them how to utilize it, but I guess maybe no one's got the energy or hasn't figured it out. So I apologize. I got distracted and I didn't find the right one. I found the right one, but his obituary is not out there for the world to see. But he did pass away, my friend Joshua's dad, with a lot of illnesses. And it was already known that he was, yeah, exactly.
Prepare.
Either preparing to see if the REM pod goes off, or the fact that the family did already sense that he was going to pass away, so they were preparing for his ending. And I'm assuming that his parents may have been there to, you know, welcome to heaven, right? Or your pets. So I don't know if any of this makes sense, but love, obviously I hope that he's referring to his son, sharing the love. So I'm going to just say it in my head, his last name. Kenneth.
More energy.
Of course, see, that's what I thought. Yes, again, if you need that energy to utilize that REM pod maybe, or a cat ball, the 2 lamps that are on, you go to it, soak up that light energy, and then once you get solid enough, you should be able to tap a cat ball or get close to the REM pod, which is, again, the black square device with the antenna on the chair. So if I want to know if it is indeed Kenneth. I'm just putting his name in my head for the last name, who is Joshua's dad, who passed away April 8th, 2026. And you may want to just let me share a message to your son which is my friend. He's a great guy. We don't really physically see each other, but we definitely communicate occasionally. What do you call it? On Facebook. But yeah. And I believe that he is aware that you're with him. And I know he already misses you, I'm sure. And I know you probably miss him too. But you're physically probably right next to him constantly, keeping an eye on him, especially during his tough times with work. Thank you.
You are joyful.
Why, thank you. That's new-ish. Or at least it's been a while since I saw that come through. And, I mean, yeah. It would be nice to see if it can be confirmed by tapping a cat ball or the REM pod. If you are indeed Kenneth, which is again my friend Joshua's dad, who had passed away. And I think he did have something very similar to Parkinson's.
Jacob.
And yes, we do have a Jacob in the family that had passed away. So if you're my Grandpa Ray's brother, Jacob, who also passed away with an illness, a sickness, at a very young age, about 13, and you're coming through, again, you can confirm lighting up any of these devices. And I know the REM pod's already been going off, but if you can use any of the other tools, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Just to confirm. So again, I do have a Jacob in the family, and we did have a session in the past, and his name never did come through until later. But I believe he was coming through during my little family sessions. So if that's Jacob, hello, hi. Never got to meet him because he passed away way before my time, but I think he is hanging out. And no, I don't believe there is a Jacob in the family of my friend. At least that I know of. Again, can't for sure say. So I'm going to go back and see if I can read anything regarding exactly what happened. If it's not gone away. And it did. Never mind. So, bummer to that one. Dang it.
1950s.
Oh, 1950s. Let's see if he was born in 1950s. Hold on. Dang it. I have to go back. At least I know I can. I wish there was a search thingy. Alright. I have to scroll down to April 8th-ish. Now that I know. 29. Hey. Yeah, he sends a lot of info stuff. So it's like you have to scroll a little bit, and keep scrolling a bit, and here we go. So it says May 6th, 1952. Oh my God, 1952. May 6th, 1952 to April 8th, 2026. This is him. It just said 1950s. This is him. I mean, it could also be maybe my, what do you call it? Maybe even Jacob's year. Like there's like a tie, but I can't show it because it's recent. But just trust me, he was born May 6th, 1952. Wow. So he had nearly a decade and a half long battle with a rare progressive neurodegenerative disease called something that I cannot pronounce, syndrome, similar to if you cross Parkinson's disease with dementia. See? And I feel like that's what started it. Anki Parkinson's. And then that's why
17.
And that's why, what do you call it? That's why it's like triggering these spirits to come through. They're like, oh, Parkinson's. I had Parkinson's, and I knew you were trying to summon me weeks ago, but here I am. Wow. I think that's what's happening. Again, they may not be able to utilize any of my tools today, but they're coming through the Spirit Talker. And again, I'm going to keep reading if I can. He had been in a board and care facility for over 4 years and was eventually hospiced, bedridden for the past 30 months after, he was losing his sight, motor functions, and ability to speak, and his connotation or something.
I'm learning to use this.
Yes, exactly. And the Lord finally called him to home. So I know that my friend Joshua is indeed somebody who believes in spirits and the soul never going away. Wow. Okay. So yes, he's learning to use this. Maybe he's going to learn to use this. I'm going to tap the cat ball one more time before I have to get going, because again, it's only been 45 minutes, and usually I try to do a session for 1 hour. So again, one more time. And, it worked fine. Okay. Sometimes if it works for the first time, then I don't know. Anyways, and like I said, you just grab that REM pod antenna or get close to that box on that chair and it lights up, and it hasn't. But if it does, it feels like maybe, again, Kenneth, who is my friend Joshua's father who passed away April 8th of last month, wants to again share a message to his son and family. You can. Maybe it's the part that you said love. You can confirm lighting up any of these tools, not just the EMF meter. Please. I have to burp a little bit, sorry. I'm going to go to my ancestry tree and just see if Jacob was also born or passed away in 1950s. Like there's like some weird connection. Are you kidding me? No. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Ooh. Not him. So it is, I think that's that dining room?
Dining room.
Maybe Joshua has something related to you in his dining room? Or there's some events that you remember in the dining room, like family gatherings where you guys all gathered in the dining room to celebrate things and eat a nice meal? Snow?
Snow.
Also, maybe you guys love to go out to, do stuff in the snow. Or maybe at least Kenneth did. I haven't really seen any photos of my friend Joshua in snow, but that doesn't mean that Kenneth didn't in the past before he got unfortunately ill. I don't know. Is there signs that you're showing me? Dining room snow? Kenneth, again, if this is Joshua's father, unlikely
Unlikely.
It's unlikely that your son would go to the snow. So I just said unlikely when I was talking about how his son, I just haven't seen any photos of him in the snow because he's always in this area where there's no snow. And he's like, yeah, unlikely that my son would go out that way. But maybe, again, Kenneth liked it. Oh, well, thank you.
You are a gift.
Why, thank you. And again, talk about a gift. Again, birthday tomorrow for me. And happy belated birthday again to Kenneth, who passed away April, and his birthday was May 6th. Again, 1952 when he was born. So again, it said 1950s. So I believe that's him coming through, slowly but surely. He's just oops, sorry, that's me tapping on the iPad as I was doing this with my stupid hand. Again, that gift I got for myself is also for you to use. That square looking thing that looks like a box, like a present, is again a gift for myself, but also a gift for you, all spirits who need to use another tool to confirm things or just to have fun. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aw. See, again, I didn't think about just me, like, I just want to have REM pod just for fun. But no, I wanted the spirits. That's like, I could have gotten anything for my birthday, and I chose a REM pod. But, now I've been waiting so long to get it, and I said, Dad, can I get it? Even if it's the cheap one, can I get it? He's like, fine, go get it. All right, cool. So I picked it up just today. I know it works. It just doesn't work with the spirits yet because they haven't figured it out. It's all new. And then if I go on a birthday live tomorrow, fingers crossed, it'll go okay. I might be freaking out and nervous, Might have to do a nature call during it because I'll probably have coffee, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so we'll see.
Friendship.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Again, I bonded with your son due to friendship. He was at an animal shelter. I was looking for an animal. He saw me through the kitty corner. He came in, walked over, started to talk to me, and since then we developed a friendship. I know, it's kind of weird. It's like, eh. And yeah, we went on hikes. We just had a nice chat. And obviously he was already going through a lot of relationship issues with someone at the time. He did eventually marry someone else, and then eventually divorced, and then remarried, and now he's with the best person I think that fits him, Ash, Lee. Yeah. You agree that she, the new one, is the best fit for him? Because again, he married first. She was not the best choice for him. They divorced. Unfortunately, the second one, even though she was a great person, she just had other future ideas for her career, which was being an actor, or actress, sorry. And then this one, with the A, if you believe that she's the best fit for him, and maybe it's even his soulmate, can you light up any planned? You planned that? Did his spirits that had passed before planned to have those two meet together? It's true, they do tend to do this. Spirits tend to help guide a human to the person that they believe would be a good fit for them, whether it's their soulmate or a better fit for their relationship. Did you plan that, spirits that are tied to Joshua? Did you plan for him and Ash to meet? I know she's going to hate me if she watches it. She doesn't like to have her nickname being Ash. But again, did you? I think, yeah, again, I don't know if they just don't want to use the capitals today. They want to use the spirit talker purely for today. That's fine. And they're saving their energy for tomorrow's live, maybe? I don't know. Wow. So yes, we did. Or maybe, oh wait, did they plan it for me to meet him? It could also be the case.
This land is cursed.
Oh, meh. It is, I guess. Okay. So it feels like they were trying to use one of these tools, and that's why it spewed randomly on the Spirit Talker. So did the spirits plan for me and him to meet just so I had somebody to help me, have a friend? And also get a cat? Focus. Thank you. Right? No, seriously, focus. I was trying to focus on this thing. Yeah, so either way, it could have been a plan thing where he was able to meet his final, this might hope that his final relationship and wife. Otherwise, it could also be a plan where they wanted me to meet him. And then you two seem like it would be a perfect fit for friends. And we were. And are. Yeah. And I do eventually have to get going. I do apologize. So in the next 7 minutes, I got to wrap it up. But it's been, again, a huge pleasure to, I believe Aunt Key was coming through. Kenneth?
Arm.
Arm? Are you referring to a nickname for my nephew that I have? That's why I have to go? Otherwise, I don't know if it has anything to do with Kenneth or something. But it just said Arm. But again, that's the nickname we would call our nephew, my little one that I have to go kind of like make sure I help pick up, which is another hour lesson, anyways. Yeah, I have to wrap things up too. I have to turn things off, blah, blah, blah. 6 minutes and I gotta go. And then we'll try to upload this and then have it air next week. Watched?
Watched.
Are you watching over your son? It just said watched. Are you watching over your son, Joshua? Or they're referring to, I do need to watch my nephews. Yes, that's an anti-duty. I unfortunately have to watch them as mom and dad are busy. So again, are you letting me know you're like, yeah, you got to go watch them. Don't forget. So the family are also coming through. Don't forget. I know that. I know. I'm just giving you a little airtime, family and Kenneth and whoever's here. 5 minutes. Ugh. So I'm hoping that the REM pod will be able to utilize by a spirit. Again, maybe they just need more, what's it called? More familiar of how to use it as time goes. Just like the ghost motion detector, they just got to get used to it. Which I know I didn't turn it on, but it's there. Because I figure with the light changes, it might turn it on. And I didn't want to mess with that. So it would have been a distraction, purely distraction. So again, Fifi may have been coming in, Aunt Key, Kenneth, Jacob, and some other ones that were said. Helen, maybe it be a spirit guide helping maybe Kenneth at the time. And I know that aggressive.
Aggressive.
Yes, somebody is aggressive. Arms. Nickname. Anyway, it could also be aggressive disease, referring to an aggressive disease. So there's a two thing. One that I just mentioned, and then the other one, aggressive disease. And I think it's referring to Kenneth as well. As you maybe maybe remember what I read from his Facebook post.
Jail.
Jail? Oh, Oh, are you talking about like you kind of predict somebody arms going to jail in the future or something because of his aggressiveness? Let's hope not. That's why I was hoping the spirits would like do something to prevent him from being that way. Children. Any hoozles. Like I said, 3 minutes and I gotta go. So just in case, I'm going to go and say Detective Lazari thanks those that came through, and I hope they get to utilize the new gift that I got for myself and them, as well as the cat balls. And obviously they're using the REM pod. They're using the EMF meter, so it's just like the EMF meter, but they just have to go to that chair and light it up. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'm literally packing it up and it goes off. And I'm like, seriously, of all times. But maybe that's because they just didn't have the energy at that moment. I don't know. But I do have to, unfortunately, wrap it up and get going. Two minutes. Anything else? Last word, I think. It might be the last word or two. And then I got to get going. So, yeah. And whenever. So basically, they're like, well, we're going to use it whenever we want. It just said whenever, which is true. Again, it's on their own time. They will do it whenever they want to. It's not on my terms. It's on their terms. And if it goes off while I'm doing a session, awesome. Look at that spike on the EMF meter as they're agreeing. Yep. So again, it's fresh. It's new. They're going to figure it out. And once they do, they're not going to be able to stop. They're going to be like, we love this tool, especially the little children.
I will follow you.
Awesome. Okay. Again, they're probably going to follow me to my next location. Awesome. I'm not going to have anything to play with, but they can, again, hang out. Kenneth, please don't follow me. Please follow your son. I'm assuming this is family that's trying to say that. So, yeah, there you go. All right. I got to get going. Thank you so much. This was an unexpected test out the REM pod session where I think family, my friend's father that may have come through, as well as great uncle. I don't know how that works. Coming through. So thank you. All right, Detective Lazari signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. Bye.